This is Hannibal from the HannibalTV.com, and I'm live here December the 11th, a daily wrestling news update. WWE's Backstage show dropped from 138K viewers last week, 138,000 viewers last week, to 127,000 viewers this week, with CM Punk on the episode this week. So the show actually lost viewers with having CM Punk on the show. It drew a 0.06 rating. I actually watched 3 clips from the show, and they're breaking kayfabe to a certain extent on the show. They had Baron Corbin come on and talk about how he likes playing the role of a heel, and I just don't see that this breaking kayfabe stuff on one of their own shows is going to be good for business. We've seen business go down year after year as far as viewership and attendance, and I don't expect that to stop anytime soon. David Hunt says, I guess the honeymoon is over with CM Punk. And well, it wasn't even that big of a honeymoon, because his debut episode only had around 200,000 viewers, so it's not like that is huge viewership. Desmond Castro, thanks for tuning in. Rene Goulet, who everyone probably remembers for his time as a longtime WWE agent. He had a haircut similar to the haircut Billy Jack Haynes has, and he would often come down to the ring to break up fights and stuff, such as the time Roddy Piper attacked Ric Flair, or Ric Flair attacked Roddy Piper on a Superstars taping. Rene Goulet was there to break it up. But anyways, he died at 86. He died on May the 25th. So he actually died 8 months ago, but it's just coming out today. In other news, John Morrison appeared on a WWE Internet TV show. Just basically did a talk show with them. I watched a little bit of it. They discussed how, for example, he came from Tough Enough 3. I actually was at the same Tough Enough tryout as John Morrison in Denver for that, and we were the only wrestlers there that actually had wrestling experience. The rest of the people were just people that wanted to be on the show. So I remember he was really nice at that time. But then I saw him again backstage when I was being used as an extra, and he didn't remember me at all. So I can't say that I know him really, other than I've met him a bunch of times. Milo Ramirez says wrestling is dying slowly. 1-3, have you ever thought about debuting your talent in AEW? For the millionth time, I've said on here a million times, AEW has no interest in me. I applied to them when I first heard about the company, and Billy Graham has recommended me to them, and they have zero interest in me. Dana White says if Conor McGregor beats Cowboy and Khabib beats Tony, there could be a Conor versus Khabib rematch in MMA news. David Hunt asks, what are my thoughts on Batista and NWO being inducted into the Hall of Fame? I already discussed that before, but Batista's deserving. Both Sean Waltman was already put in with D-Generation X. Hulk Hogan's already in. Diesel's already in, and Scott Hall's already in. So those guys being inducted a second time when Kamala, Psycho Sid's not even in there. Like, give me a break. I like X-Pac, but give me a break. Psycho Sid deserves to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. Way more than X-Pac. My whole thoughts on that is it's a worthless, useless Hall of Fame. How could they don't even have a Hall of Fame, for one thing. And then how is Abdullah the Butcher in it? But Bruiser Brody is only in the Legacy win, even though Bruiser Brody actually wrestled for the WWE and actually wrestled in Madison Square Garden, unlike Abdullah the Butcher. But Bruiser Brody isn't even in. And when they put him in the Legacy wing, they didn't even invite his wife, Barbara, to attend the ceremony or even ask her permission to put him in. And I was told that directly by her. So Rose Montana says Owen Hart needs to be in there. Someone says, what are my thoughts on the NWA? Well, they're already doing an angle with Nick Aldis and the Great Muta, so don't expect a title change to happen anytime soon. I think it's pretty much shit. That's my thoughts on it. Patrick J says the Mountie for WWE Hall of Fame. I agree with that. And I know the Mountie wants to be in, for instance. I'm friends with him. He's one of my trainers. But the Hall of Fame, it just sucks. I don't have. All it is a money thing. They just want people to buy tickets to the event and to get the ratings from it and the content from it. But it's not legitimate, anyways. It doesn't even really matter. It's boring to me. So on that note, see you guys later. Have a good night.